morning to you once again. It looks like, well, I don't know what that looks like. This is Falls River. Camera's being a little bit wonky out there. Let's just go ahead and pretend that didn't happen. 43 degrees out your door. We were talking about snow totals earlier, and look at this. That's the two-day totals that we see in the Northeast. All of the major cities, New York down to Philadelphia, down to places like Delaware, Maryland, anything in pink, 1 to 2 feet, even up in portions of Rhode Island, upwards of 3 feet of snow. That's just crazy amounts over there. 57 degrees. That was our high yesterday. We're looking to warm things up over the next couple of days, at the very least get closer to where we should be this time of year, that being 69. And this morning's low, yeah, we definitely got below freezing, getting down to 30 degrees officially at BTR Airport. All right, so we do have a decreased fire threat for today. Not like the red flags that we had yesterday and what happened in Livingston Parish. A warming trend over the next couple of days. Matter of fact, even the next front looks like we're still going to be warmer behind that system, and we'll be talking about the timing of that next chance of rain. As I mentioned before, yesterday, of course, we had the red flag warnings. We needed them for obvious reasons. We don't have the red flag warnings for today, but we still have the individual parish by parish burn bans out there, highlighted in yellow, a few of them in the Lafayette viewing area, a few of them in the Baton Rouge area as well. And you definitely do want to refrain from doing any kind of outdoor burning if you are in those locations. Meanwhile, we don't really see anything on radar, nothing expected for today. And on the satellite, a couple of fair weather cumulus clouds that are gliding on by, basically fizzling and evaporating before they even make it into our area. So it looks like the nice weather will continue for at least one more day. But what about that next chance of rain? We know that's a couple of days out. So today looks dry. Tomorrow we're going to keep the rain chance zeroed out. And then we'll introduce a 40% chance later in the day Thursday. But really the best bet looks like it's going to be Thursday night going into early Friday morning. That's going to be the timing of the next area of low pressure. Now, over the past month or two, we've been talking about this stuff in blue right here. We've been calling them cold fronts, right? This time around, I might actually call this one a cool front, because we're not going to see any kind of cool down whatsoever. And then we will see a broken line of showers and thunderstorms moving through overnight Thursday night, going into the pre-dawn hours Friday morning. So far, so good. The SPC is not highlighting our area with any kind of severe threat with that weather early Friday morning. Fingers crossed that's going to continue to be the case. I don't really see us having a severe threat. And then it looks like we're going to salvage the second half of Friday. But it makes sense that the muggy meter is going to show that the moisture peaks as we get to Thursday, but then you see those dew points start to go down, especially towards the weekend. That bodes well for the upcoming weekend weather. It looks like Saturday and Sunday are going to be on the nice side. And not only will this next front not be a cold maker, it's not going to be much of a rain maker either. Maybe a quarter of an inch at the most over the next 7 days, but not today with a high of 64 degrees, sunny skies. And again, it's going to be a nice afternoon. You'll be able to shed the jacket a little bit later in the day. Then for this evening, we're going to be cold, but nowhere nearly as cold as we were this morning. Overnight low 48 degrees. So we're definitely trending in a better direction. But it looks like the temperatures, not only do they not get cooler, they get even warmer as we get to the end of the 7-day. 80 degrees as we go towards the weekend. But again, your outdoor weekend plans and beyond are good to go. Best chance is going to be Thursday into Friday. And Matt, as we've been talking about all morning, up in the Northeast, just a much different story.